sent me to the ER. They told us that it was migraines. Finally, after a visit to an after-hours clinic, the doctor told my family doctor to have me see a specialist. The family doctor made an appointment with the specialist, but he sent me to have my eyes checked first. My mom and I talked about this as a weekend we will never forget. It started on November 5th, 2010. We had an appointment at 9 o'clock in the morning with my eye doctor. That there was one that got swelling at the back of my eyes. She then sent us to Hotel View, where I had some blood work done and had ultrasound on my eyes. They then sent me to Kingston General to have an MRI. It was around 3 that afternoon when I was having my MRI that they told my mom I had a brain tumor. When they told me, I couldn't believe it. My first thoughts were about my Nana and how I did not want to die. I remember being really scared. By 4 o'clock Saturday morning, we were at St. Kitts Hospital in Toronto, given by ambulance straight from KGH. Because of where my tumor was, it was stopping the flow of my spinal fluid, and that was giving me the headaches. It was like having a water balloon in your head getting bigger and bigger. After some MRIs and a CAT scan on Saturday, I was ready for surgery the next day. It was hard to believe that just 2 days ago, I was having a regular eye exam for some headaches, and now I was having brain surgery. To keep my spinal fluid flowing, I now have a shunt that runs from my head to my belly. The surgery took 2 to 3 hours, and when I got out, I couldn't move my head. It was really sore. But I had to start moving it from side to side or it would get worse. It got much better after a couple of days, and by the time I went home on Wednesday, I was almost back to normal. The week after, we were home and went to KGH to meet with the cancer doctors there and talk about chemo and figure out when I would get reported. It was decided that I would be getting semi-weekly treatments to try to shrink my tumor. 2 weeks after I started my chemo, I had the surgery report to make getting chemo so much easier. It was during treatment that I met so many wonderful people, nurses, doctors, patients, and volunteers. No one realized how hard it must have been for families that saw every week to deal with treatments and schedules much harder than mine. It is from this that McKenna's Dream began and still continues. Thanks to the generous support from our community, McKenna's Dream has raised over $130,000 for the Children's Cancer Fund of Kingston. So far I have been blessed. The chemo, though it was awful, was in a small dose. So it was only very mild side effects, and I have only had my shunt replaced once, and had to stay in the hospital for an infection for a week. Most importantly, my tumor has not grown, which is great news, and I'll probably have to live with it for the rest of my life, but I can live with it. I am extremely honored to have been asked to share my cancer journey with you, and I'm very grateful to everyone we are celebrating tonight who have helped support all the programs at our Kingston hospitals. From our family and myself, I thank you.